All right.
Okay, so I think we're up to page 14 of Yoshev Mishana Metio Ksuso.
All right. Can you share screen?
Yeah, second. Okay, do you see it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let me just jump my camera here. Okay, so Yoshev Mishana Metio Ksuso is named Raglei Tamid Chachamim. You have to this person who aspires to be a Talmid Chacham has to sit and learn. Mishana usually means to learn over again. Umetil Ksuso and place his garment before the legs of Talmidei Chachamim. It says here in Yud Dalet, Av sheyesh lo shlemu musach chachma. He already is perfected in wisdom. So he says it doesn't mean to learn over again. It says Lilamei lachirim. You're teaching others. So this is a very difficult madrega, a very high madrega. That even though you yourself are a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
you reach the level, you still give cover to other Talmidei Chachamim. The same author of this commentary in his parish on the Siddur to the what we say on Yom Kippur. Al chet shechotel lefanecha b'sinas chinam. He says sinas chinam applies to all people and especially Talmidei Chachamim. Talmidei Chachamim hate each other for no good reason. They hate each other because their Svarim sell better, or because the other guy Svarim sell better, or because the other guy has a bigger shear, or the other guy gets more covered. And it's not his fault that his Svarim sell better. It's not his fault that he has bigger shear. It's not his fault he gets more covered. And yet you hate him, or let's say I hate him because he's being more successful than me. So even among Talmidei Chachamim, perhaps specifically among Talmidei Chachamim, we are very prone to have this kind of sinas china. So it's a very high madrega to be Yoshev Mishana, to be able to sit and teach, and others im kol zeh mechaber chachamim zuaso, still to honor chachamim other than oneself. Shemetu ksuso livnei raglei talmidei chachamim sheyavo lelamdo chachma. He casts his cloak in front of the feet of talmidei chachamim that will come to teach him wisdom. Casting one's cloak, it's to honor the people who come. Taftios. It's like tapios. I think it was like a tapestry. Here it means like a rug or some sort of garment. He passed himself from the opening of his house. If his honor, you should walk upon them. Reminds you the famous story of who was it? Walter Raleigh, I think, who spread his cloak before Queen Elizabeth I when she had to walk through a puddle. So he put his what, or maybe his what's his name, Drake, the other guy. I don't remember which one. But in any event, one of her noblemen who spread his cloak in front of her so she would not have to walk through the puddle. So it's the same idea to spread one's garment in front of somebody if necessary, to be able to walk upon them, to honor them. It could be on the other hand that it means cushions and blankets to sit upon them. It also explains with this. Midah no sa, a good midah. That his own wisdom is not significant in his eyes. He doesn't wait for other people to give him honor, to come to learn with them. Right? In other words, it's a different perspective. New shot.
Right.
Right? Why should I teach somebody else give me covered? Right? If you're not going to give me proper respect, why should I teach you? I had a Rebbe in 8th grade who I detest for the rest of my days, until this very day, who said we have to talk to him in the third person, right? Harav Amar. And he said, And he's not doing it for his own covet, but to teach us how to respect other Rabbeim. And I detest him to this very day. Now, I also feel complimented when people speak to me in the third person. And very often, my Talmidim, even in those who at first don't talk to me in the third person, later on, especially the ones who come back after been more advanced yeshivas, will talk to me in the third person. And that's very nice. But I never, ever once mentioned that anybody should ever speak to me in the third person. So something which if a person gets on their own, fine. If they don't get on their own, also fine. So that's just a person. It has to be you shouldn't wait for other people to give a cover to come to learn with him. He himself sits and learns with them. And also his own wisdom of others is significant in his eyes very much. He puts his out his garments or his cushions in front of them to invite them to learn with him. Okay, so the Meritzas Yoshev Mushaneh and this metaphor of sitting and learning, Kavanah Pia Ma'amari Chazal to the Rakos Bamidah, easy stuff you should learn standing, because shos and hard stuff you should learn for yeshiva sitting. It needs more focus. Zel Yoshev Mushaneh, you sitting and learning in Yanim Kashim with other Talmidei Chachamim. Chena Rabbi Yaakovino Yoshev Oholim. He sat in the tents in order to learn difficult stuff.
Okay, interesting.
Let's see, where is this Yahoo going to? Boy, he has a lot of Maramakamas here. It looks like it starts on previous page.
All right.
I like this one. Tilim Nivzebe Navlimas, somebody who's degrading his eyes and repost. That's Yirei Hashem Mechabed, and he gives honor to people who fear God. Shri Madam Shemechabed Yirei Hashem. We see a person who gives honor to those who fear God. Lo nechol cholish but the Yirei Hashem. We can't judge yet that he is Yirei Hashem and that Al Kein Nechabed Yirei Hashem. Sheitacheng, it's possible Shekavanoso Lefi Shrodev Achar Chavod. Maybe he's pursuing his own honor. Lachein, therefore, Mechabed Yirei Hashem K'dei Shechabdu Acherim. I give cover to them so that I can cover myself. There's something in for me. If I'm Mechabed Yirei Hashem, so then people will think I'm Yirei Hashem and they'll be Mechabed me. Kavaldi. Akasher Hu Nivzeh Beinav. But if you're degrading in your eyes, you don't run after cover. Im Kol Zeh, nevertheless, Mechabed Yirei Hashem. Nevertheless, you honor people who fear God. So Os Ne'aman Al Shlemu So. This proves that he's okay. Bifnim, like it says inside in the commentary, well, actually in the text, Yoshem Mishanik Metil Suso. He sits down on the ground. To degrade himself in order to be connected to Talmidei Chachamim. Okay. Your days, Meseches Shabbos Yichal Kimi Mi. These are all very good. I should be among those who are suspected but are innocent. Hadam Yireleinai. People see other people superficially. You can only judge other people. Rakapi midosav haniklim negative only by the midos which are apparent. Can be created therefore he asks Shehei Chelki Masridim. Actually, one of the remnants, one of the special ones. That their hidden traits are better than their revealed traits. Most people, their revealed traits are more significant than their hidden traits, right? But he is the other way around. When when they consider they suspect me, it's something based on my revealed midos. Lo yebi also davar. I won't have that matter. Because my inner midos are more praiseworthy than my outer midos. Okay. The next one I think we already did last week. Let's go to the next page. Actually, 4. I think these are all going further. They're not synchronized. So let's go to the next page. I'm very curious how this actually works. Yeah, they're not synchronized at all. Vein ish ro'eh davar ra. Vein says Derech HaChaim. B'chuker teva bein hamon. It's from the laws of nature among the masses. Hashem same aglim. This is what we're just talking about. In other words, I did it out of order. This is what I should have done first. This is the commentary, and that was the elaboration. Most people, what they reveal to others is more is on a higher level than what they actually are internally, right? And midot, which are gluyim, are na'eh, are more pleasant, v'tovim, and better. From their hidden and concealed midot. But the remnant, mitchachmim, and people who are wise, they are meticulous on the level of their midos, hanelamim, which are hidden, hatzmunim, and concealed, more than their revealed midos. Even though that's true, but still, a Talmid Chacham should still be concerned with his outer midos. Lo yireh b'hem ish davara. You should still not see in his outer midos bad stuff. But it's true, your inner midos are more. That's you say v'nim tzachein v'seichel tov beinei Elokim v'adam. We should find grace and good and be appreciated intellectually among both God and man. There used to be there still is a saying Yiddish. We just don't hear it very often. The person must be to God and to light, to Hashem, to God, and to light, and to people. Right? The person should be find favor in both entities' eyes, not just in one or the other. But of course, well, again, the Pneumius is supposed to be obviously always more profound than the Chitzonius. Okay, so El Kinyan Meshiv Kalacha says here. Shoel Chulei Darkei Chachma, the pathways of wisdom. Shelo Yarbos B'Dvarim HaBilti Moilim. Don't spend so much time on stuff which is unhelpful. Chen Lizar B'Dvarim, not a benefit. Chen Lizar B'Dvarim Rak K'Inyan HaNitzrach. Therefore, he speaks about things only according to that which is necessary. Chen LaHashiv Rak Halacha. And also understand to respond also halacha means the tzorech ha'inyan, for the purpose of the thing. Okay, what little letter was there inside there? Yud Gimel. So let's see. Go back to Yud Gimel. See what we have there. Korach. Yeah, Korach. Okay. Vayichar Moshe Ma'od. Vayomer El Hashem. I'll take them with Chasam. Don't turn to their korban lochamor chamen lasasi. I didn't take one donkey from them. Lo yosef chamen. Never did anything back anything. Fi hashkafa rishayna. On first glance, lo sham Moshe kinyan. Moshe is asking something which is irrelevant. Kimani no shalocha mor chamen lasasi siba. Just because Moshe didn't take any donkeys of theirs, Hashem shouldn't listen to their korban, shouldn't turn to their korban. Kavanah was this. He's like this. It's kind of what you said previously. Shimun b'nei Levi. Hamad mikim kiv deal elokei Yisrael eschem ve'adas Yisrael kiv eschem elov la'avodat es avodas mishkan Hashem v'lamod lifnei edor l'shorsom. V'ikrev oschov es koachach b'nei Levi yitchov v'ikashem gam kuno. Chen atov v'chol deschon nadim Hashem arom mahu ki talmid olav. V'yishlach Moshe dasan v'yirom b'nei Lov v'amru lo na'aleh. Amaki l'son b'gomer. Heinei Hashem me'im tiraker lo na'aleh. Okay, basically called the whole parsha. Ki machlokas korach shamar kol eda kulam kadoshim. There are everybody's holy. Sorry, there's a very important word. Sorry on this. He says Korach was right. Everybody's holy. But Korach only said it for his own cover. In other words, had he said it and meant it, then he would have been a pretty unstoppable force. But he meant it only in order to achieve his own aims.
Right.
Okay. So he says here. So what is the issue here? So he has a different spin here slightly. It says no, it's true. Am Yisrael was supposed to be without a hierarchy, but it didn't work. We had the Chet Egel, Chet Meraglim, so there needs to be a hierarchy. There has to be a leadership. Otherwise, if there's just going to be anarchy, everybody's going to stumble and fall blindly about. You say Rosh you're on the upper echelons of the hierarchy, not the lower echelons of the hierarchy. You are serving in the base of the Mishkan because you're higher than everybody else. But according to you says everybody, all faces, everybody's equal. You can't. So it means you and all of your group, which have been designated to higher stature, to have a direct connection to Hashem, to the Mishkan. The Gam Aaron, with Aaron, Kulchem Yachad Mahu. Well, in that case, Bamandi Kar. Why are you better than anybody else? So if you complain about Aaron, it brings down your level as well, because Aaron is the head, the server, so to speak, in the Beis Hamikdash, and you are also service based in the Mishkan. Sorry, and so therefore your being uplifted is contingent on his being uplifted.
Mm-hmm.
He's uplifted higher, you're uplifted a little bit lower, but your being loftier is contingent on his. In came Zeni Gra Gamalas. I'm sorry. This also diminishes your own stature. Shehema, that they are you and your group. And Noadim Lashon Ashivad. They're called Noadim because they are people who gather together as part of this higher community. By Shlach Moshe Likrot Dasan Aviram, and Moshe sent the Dasan Aviram who are not living. To show that they are honored in his eyes. You should be honored by two Amidos, like explain one of his others for him. It's a Kadosh Vikrive love. Anybody who's holy, Hashem brings him close. So Karov Leisha Sherabocharbo. To be close to the person who chose him, who Hashem chose, Shu Moshe. So it's giving Dasan Avram a singular honor by calling them to him. As they was so lo nalet, we're not interested. Hamaki the son of Gomer, Kiti starer leno gami starer. Yes, you uplifted us, but you are now trying to show that you're even higher. You think that the level of your authority gadol ad ma'od is so great. To the point that if you bring somebody close to you, he's rare that he should have authority. No, I'm going to translate. He's rare. This gives you more authority. Because your other people's authority comes through your authority. If you gouge out people's eyes. This is a metaphor by the masses. They call bribes gouging eyes. Like it says, Shochad blinds the wise. Even if that you're right, that you regard as insignificant. And that which you call us. Where are you going to gouge our eyes with bribes? You're just trying to butter us up. They're saying we're higher than you. We're not going to take any of this bribery of high honor. I'll take me a mincha. Do not turn to their mincha. Ki. Uh, Ki gam anochi lo chamar chamen l'sosi. I also didn't take a donkey for them. L'oretz echad mehem. V'shochat shechaf anochi b'shochat. I also have not been bribed, and that's not why. By and my level is not one which came to me because of my quest for a higher level than everybody else. Okay, I don't like that. That was kind of lame. With all due respect to the author. So, but basically, what I'm trying to say is that getting back to the actual text, he's saying that that the response Moshe Rabbeinu gave doesn't appear to be in line with the issue. So he's saying no. The issue was that they're saying any authority you give us is a type of bribery. You come along to what your recognize your authority over us. Moshe Rabbeinu says that implies that any authority has some measure of bribery attached to it. Well, I did not actually have any bribery attached to my authority. Okay, could be more exciting. Let's go on to the next part of the next brisa. Next part of brisa. V'ein ish ro'ed davar ra. We just did this, right? No, I'm sorry. Went back to back up one page. Okay, sorry.
We didn't.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, kinod bakua. This is interesting language. I don't remember ever seeing such a language. Be like a open vessel. Sheniftach, which is open, lachnis ruach, to bring in wind. Okay. Interesting language. Shleimus Adam, Yudzayin. Shleimus Adam, Shaloy Akshibas Nav, Rak Divrei Chachma. Perfectionists only listen to words of wisdom. Yitzhara Teva, Ba'amon, the nature of the masses is Lios as Nehem Suchos, Lishma Kol Asher Yavor Ruach Ozen. That people listen to anything that passes, wind that passes through the ears. Hein Divrei Chachma, whether it's wisdom, Hein Divrei Batola, Besichlos, or matters which are of no account and foolish. Because of the habit of their manner of listening, they don't distinguish between good and bad. The words wisdom here don't penetrate their heart. This considered like any other conversation. Therefore, he warns him, hey, I can know bakua. Be like a jug which is broken open. Yesh bo bakua hastima. The stoppage is broken open. Shotim achnis bo ein cholim. Bakua hastuma. No. Wait, he's doing it. In other words, it's like a node bakur which is then stopped up. That's what it's learning is. It's a node which is broken open, but then stopped up. They can't put anything in until they open up. Nothing should enter ears until you open it up. And then you'll be able to discern what to listen to and what not to listen to. Okay. But further, karuga amuka shemachzes mel, like a deep ditch. Interesting language. Like a deep dish. Not ditch. ditch. That holds its water. When your heart, ears and heart are open, and put words of wisdom into them, then Alti float osa. Do not let the water spill out. To get distracted. So you should be like a ditch which is deep enough to contain all of its waters. Aruga is like a vegetable patch, and I guess it
Mm-hmm.
has water courses in it.
Yeah.
Vuta says here now, and like a pitched a jug which is lined with pitch, so it preserves its wine.
Okay.
It says when people scatter, gather. Don't reveal the wisdom to people who are not going to listen to you. The deep ditch which holds its water, it doesn't put it to a place where it shouldn't be. It should be like a the chachma should come inside you in all your limbs. Like the irrigation ditch, which holds all of the water necessary in order to irrigate all of the earth. Let's go one more line. Because back inside, because folks should like a sponge which sponges up everything. Now he says because folk has folk like a concept foods. The sponge and the line jug, they're opposites of each other. Shayayin, the wine in a line jug does not ever lose its volume. But the vessel itself is not uplifted by it. It doesn't enter into the walls itself. If you have liquids in a sponge, nivla kulo beguf asfog. It only comes absorbed in the body of the sponge. It expands into all its parts. It's not the same volume that it was. It's been absorbed. And no longer around. A chacham does both. You should retain your wisdom. And you should also be like a sponge that it impacts everything you do. Okay. I think that's enough for today.
Very good. Interesting.
Okay. Just that one. I should have done that long one. I'm sorry. It was a bit lame. I apologize. All right. The rest of it was good. All right. Have a good week.
You too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.